Hi, good evening to all. Today's topic is all about the decision tree. It is an important topic of the quantitative techniques. So we will look at the meaning of a decision tree first. Moving forward to studying its example, advantages and the disadvantages now. It is a graphical representation used to map out various decision paths and their potential outcomes, including chance, the event, the outcomes, resource costs, and utility. It aids in decision making by visually displaying the choices available, the probabilities associated with the different scenarios, and the resulting payoffs or costs. This helps in evaluating the consequences of each decision, selecting the most optimal one based on the quantitative analysis, the possible outcomes. Decision tree is a graphical representation which maps out the various decision paths and their potentials. Concern about the event, the resource, and the utility. We can visually displaying the choices whatever available in decision making process, the probabilities associated with the different scenarios, and the resulting payoffs or costs. We can evaluate them each in the decisions through the decision tree and selecting the most of the optimal one based on the certain quantitative analysis to the certain possible outcomes. Example, a company is deciding whether to launch a new product or conduct market research first. So we need to decide which one we got to implement first. The first initial decision, conduct market research. to turn this process we got to incur cost 10,000, launch the product directly. Outcomes of market research, whether it is a positive result or the negative result. Positive result is 70% probability. Launch product the profit than 1 lakh. Don't launch the no additional cost involved. Negative result 30% probability. If you launch product loss than 20%. If you don't launch then no additional cost. Outcomes of the direct launch. It has two scenarios such as successful launch and unsuccessful launch. In the case of successful launch, we can get a 60% probability, which means profit 1 lakh. Unsuccessful launch 40% probability, loss 50,000. Then we got to try a decision tree diagram. Start under the start we got the two more branches, the research and the launch directly. Research has two circumstances as positive and negative, as well as launch directly the product has two scenarios as success and failure. So positive the probability 70%, negative probability 30%, successful probability 60%, and we can denote as 0.7, 0.3, and so far so forth. Expected values calculation. Market research expected values positive outcome 70,000, negative outcome 6,000. So net expected value, if you subtract both, we can get 54,000. We got to include the marginal marketing and the research cost as well. In the case of a direct launch, the success is 60,000, failure is 20,000, net expected value is 40,000. So we we have to make our decision as per the data. So conduct the market research, now it's our final decision. High expected value of 54,000 is now 40,000. Thank you. We will see you again with another session. Until then, stay tuned, stay blessed. Bye. Thank you.